Everything you can see was grey in East Germany.
Now it's all shiny and new.
When I look at all these roofs that you can see up here, I immediately start thinking about how many of them I've been on.
Claus and Jörg Dittrich up on the roof of their own business. Both father and son are roofers.
Our company has been around a long time. It's a family business that was founded by my grandfather in 1905. My father and uncle worked in it, and I took over the company in 1961.
Claus Dittrich also ran his roofing business as a private company in what was then communist East Germany. He was one of millions to take to the streets and demand reforms.
Just 6 months before reunification took place on the 3rd of October, we had no idea it was going to happen. No one believed in May that the country would be reunified by October. It was a big surprise. And we didn't immediately recognize the opportunities or get in on the building boom. We had to work and study.
Back in 1990, tradesmen from the former East Germany had a lot to learn about their new economic system.
We had a lot of sleepless nights back then. We no longer knew what rules applied, whether up was still up and down was still down. There were new laws and new regulations, and we felt confused and uneasy.
I came to work for my father's company as an apprentice in 1986, the 4th generation. I learned the roofing trade from the ground up.
Jörg was 21 when the two Germanys became one again, and reunification brought new possibilities, as well as a whole new range of materials.
High-quality insulation and many other roofing products like this cover material weren't available to us back in East Germany. Take this hammer, for example. We had to buy everything new after reunification because East German hammers hadn't been safety approved. We couldn't keep anything, none of the ladders or other equipment. It was a nerve-wracking time.
I
later had to learn to cope with the fear of failure under the new conditions. I still have it sometimes, because there are heavy responsibilities in a family business. This isn't some anonymous company. I know the people who work here.
Claus Dittrich is the president of the Chamber of Trade in Dresden. Some tradesmen from the former West Germany are also members here.
When I arrived here in Dresden in 1990, I was greeted with open arms. The people were incredibly friendly and open-minded, especially to anything that came from the West.
But there was frustration alongside the euphoria. West German companies were expanding here, while some East German firms were going broke.
There were also legal problems. One aspect was payment practices. Some people here simply weren't paid. It was wrong and illegal, but that's what happened.
Those problems are long past. Nowadays, Dresden is considered one of reunification's economic miracles. In the 5th generation, members of the Dittrich family have a unique take on the topic of East and West.
I
think that Germany is one country, not two. Otherwise, there'd be, for example, a Germany and Australia or something.
We have one federal government, one national soccer team. I don't see that many big differences anymore.
Reunification was a success. It was a one-of-a-kind historic event. It's clear that there are still big differences, emotional differences, and that people still perceive things in different ways. It'll take a few more years before they disappear.